Hello everyone, it's Lauren here, only Shade Drops. Back for maybe not last, but yeah, maybe, I don't know. What a start to this stream. So, back for another live stream. Well, oh my god. Probably the last one before the grand final, let's put it like that. Thanks a lot for joining me, whether it's today or, during this whole season. It's been nuts, and I am so happy to be here another time to talk about what the hell's going to happen tonight. So tonight is the grand final of Eurovision 2025. It's been a crazy year. A lot of stuff happened. This has been my favorite year song-wise in a while. Also the one where I did the worst in predictions, like I was bad. Last year for the qualifiers I had 18 out of 20, which I thought was pretty good. This year I have 14 out of 20, which is, not so good. So just before I start talking about the grand final for tonight, please don't forget to put a little like. You can subscribe. Follow me on social media, Blue Sky and Instagram. The links are in the description. I think I put them in the description. I am actually not so sure. I'm gonna check that while keeping on rambling. Thanks a lot for your support. I've been getting so many nice messages from you all, and just it deeply touches my heart. So thanks a lot. Really, thank you so freaking much. We're gonna get into business for this grand final. Talk about the favorites for the win. Also, my personal favorites, your personal favorites. We will get into every single detail. And yeah, let's just open, Eurovision World so we can get a proper look at the running order for tonight. There we go. Bam and bam. See, now I learned how to do this quite quickly. Hello, Borson. So happy to see you here on this final day of the season. Thanks a lot for being here during all the rehearsals period and during the semi-final preview streams and this stream right now. Thanks a lot. Your support is very, very appreciated. All right. The Eurovision 2025 Grand Final is going to open with Norway. I already made a video about the running order, so I'm not going to analyze the running order and prediction video I already did, but I'm going to mention some predictions here and there. You can watch both of them on the channel. They're available. So we're opening with Norway, Lighter by Kyle Alessandro. I am a bit gutted that Norway goes that early, but also, opening Eurovision, that's kind of iconic. That's really something special, and I'm happy that he's the one who's gonna be doing it. Yeah, I love this song. I actually, in Melody Grand Prix and when it won the national final, I liked it. I thought it was a good song. I think it was my second of the Melody Grand Prix behind Nora Jebri. But these past weeks, I got to learn more about the meaning behind the lyrics of the song and the whole story behind it. Also, the live performance was so good, and all of that made me like actually really connect to this song, and I am very, very happy to have it in the Eurovision Grand Final. I hope it's gonna get a good result. I've seen some people predicting it for last place. I'm like, please no, please do not put this one last. No, I would actually be sad. Like Gotha being last year, that was unfair. Was sad about it, but I would be even more sad for this song because now I love this one so much. I predicted it to be 18th. I think that would be a nice result. I'm hoping it manages to avoid the bottom five. Borson says top 15. That would be marvelous. That would make me so happy to see Norway top 15 and maybe even, left side of the scoreboard. I think the juries will maybe, yeah, they will. I don't think they will like it. But the televote might give it some nice points. So that's that could be nice for it. All right. After Norway is Luxembourg, Laura Thorne, La Poupée monte le son. I like Luxembourg. I really liked the intro in the staging. Wow, that was such a great intro. That really good performance from Laura. Uh, Thursday, my God, I am tired, really tired. And performing second, like that's not good. We all know that, but someone has to perform second. It's always going to be unfair. The only way to not make it unfair is, as I've always said, do random running orders. Do random running orders. Everyone will have the same chance. Like, imagine a random running order and you get like the two big favorites, opening and death slot, one and two. That would that would be so great and so interesting to see if certain songs can still do great despite a bad running order. This one I think will still do fine. I think it's not going to end up in the bottom five. I do not see the left side of the scoreboard. I was close to predict it left side with the juries, but with the running order, I don't know. Still, though, it's a nice song from Luxembourg. I'm happy to see it in the final. Basically, there's only one song that I don't really like in this final, and you'll see which ones. So you're going to hear me compliment the songs a lot. I'm going to have a fantastic evening. Then Estonia, Tommy Cash, Espresso Macchiato. This kind of songs they're really for me. Like that, it's a great joke, comedic entry. Are his vocals bad? Yeah. Does it matter for this song? I don't think so. Like, it's a comedic act, and I love it for that. A few years ago I've said for so long we need more comedic songs in Eurovision. We started getting more. We may start getting a bit too much now. Yeah, eternally unsatisfied I am. But yeah, I'm really happy to see Estonia here. I am not happy with its running order, but it's live. They put it early. I do expect Estonia to be top five with the televote and bottom five with the juries. Like, if the juries do not rank it bottom five, even though it's a song I love and I have it in my top 10 of the year, like, the juries have to rank it low because, yeah, the vocals they're not good. But I just love this act so much. After Estonia, the running order is Israel, and as you know, I do not cover Israel this year, so I'm not really gonna talk about it. I talked about it quickly in my prediction video. So if you want to know where I think Israel will end up in the Eurovision Grand Final, you can go check out my prediction video. Number 5 in the running order is Katarsis Tavoakis, Lithuania. I like this one so much. I think it's in my top 10 of the final, not of the edition, but of the final. I think it's in my top 10. Like, this is so freaking good. I love the staging. I love when they start zooming into his eyes, his voice. There's so much pain in that voice when he hits like that first long note. Oh my God, I love it. I love it so much. It's such a great song. And yeah, I did put it pretty low in my prediction. I put it in the bottom five. But I would love nothing more than to be wrong here. Because, I just don't think it's going to be accessible enough. I think it's like Gotha last year. I think it scraped through to make it to the grand final. And in the grand final, I don't think it's going to get huge support. It's mercies maybe with the juries. I think juries might give it a few points. But yeah, actually, televote. I see it. I would have predicted it to be maybe last with the televote or second last, but I think the diaspora might give it a few Yeah, there's gonna be a few points thanks to the diaspora, but I still sit bottom five, bottom three with the televote, and bottom five overall. But I really, really hope Catharsis will do better than that because they deserve to do better. Such a great act, great band, great song. Really love Lithuania this year. I wonder which one I like the most. Their song this year or last year. Both so good. Well, I would pick 2023 above both of them. So I think that's settled then. Then we get Spain, Melody, Esa Diva. Gosh, I hope I am wrong about my prediction for this one. Please let me be wrong. I predicted this one to end up last in the final. So hopefully this means it will not end up last. Cause this is so good. She's an amazing performer and the song is so freaking catchy. It's such a party. Una diva spaliente, poderosa. Gosh. Yeah, please, people, vote for this one. Help it escape the last place. Because I think it's gonna end up like second class with the juries, with like I don't know 5 points from Portugal, second class from the for the televote, with similar points from a similar direction, and overall last. That's my prediction for Spain, but I hope she can do it. Melody has so many fans. That's true, but how many of these fans are outside of Spain? And will they like pick up the phone to get her enough points for that? Like I know she's a very big name in Spain, but I do not know if she has like fans all around Europe that will help her get like a bit more points than what is predicted. Like I hope she does. But yeah, my prediction for last place is Spain, and I obviously hope I am wrong. But yeah, after Spain, we get Ukraine, Bird of Prey by Zifferblatt. I This one I think is my second last, but I enjoy it. It's a nice song. I'm still not a big fan of the staging. I think the vocalists are good though. I really miss the garden from Vidbir. Oh, I love that. But yeah, I think it's a song that's gonna do good. It's gonna be close to the top 10. I think I put it 11th in my prediction. It's gonna do nicely with the juries, pretty good with the televote. It will get more than 100 points from the televote. And yeah, overall, it will end up left side of the scoreboard. I think that's a fair prediction. Its running order is also pretty good. So yeah, Ukraine is gonna get another left side of the scoreboard, I believe. And yeah, I'm happy to see Zifferblatt at Eurovision. I liked their last year's song much, much better than one they competed with in Vidbir and ended up second, I think. But I am very happy that they're getting to go to Eurovision. And they're also so, so sweet. Love them. All right, number 8 is the song that everyone is predicting to end up last. And I disagree on that one. It's What the Hell Just Happened. I remember Monday. Representing my God, I cannot talk anymore. Okay. What the hell just happened by Remember Monday, representing the United Kingdom. I think this one will get all Alexander kind of result. Like, around 40, 50 points from the televote. No, from the juries, I'm sorry. 0 or 2, maybe, from the televote. Like, very last place with the televote, top 15 with the juries. And I think around 22nd, 20th overall. I think it will avoid last place, thanks to the juries. I hope it does, because it's a good song. Very well sang. The staging, it's okay. It's pretty fun. But yeah, I like the studio. I think a bit more than the live performance. After the UK, we get to Austria. Wasted Love by JJ. And UK is my fifth place. I mean, it's a good song. Honestly, it's a good one. Like, it's fun. It's got great vocals. It's very catchy. I I also quite like it. I do not have it as high in my ranking, but I like listening to this song. Ninth in the running order is Austria, Wasted Love by JJ. And if you've seen my reaction to the semifinal two qualifiers, and, or my prediction video or running order analysis, or if you saw me in the Nil Point stream, I think you know what I think will happen to this song in the grand final tonight. I think this will win the jury votes with 350 points, something like it, which means it will not. And it will get third place with the televote and win Eurovision. That's what I think. Also, I want to say that JJ is so freaking good. The song is great. And I think the staging of Austria this year, I would give it my award of best staging of the year. Like, it's so freaking good. I know some people do not like the black and white. I love it. I love the ending with the rave part. It's I like when we were watching the performance with my dad, I and the performance ended, I found myself I did not notice, but I actually stood up and got closer to the TV without noticing. So at the end of the performance, I was like, "Where the hell am I?" And started clapping. I was like, "What the hell? This is gonna win Eurovision." Went right back to my laptop to write this on Blue Sky, saying that it will win Eurovision. And I also kind of hope I'm right on this one. Well, I mean, uh, I would be happy if JJ wins. You know, I would really be happy for it too. I think it would be my favorite winner of the century. You know, France, Austria, Sweden, these three, if they win, would be number one in my ranking of winners this century. Like, I love this song so much. So, you know, that means we're gonna get a surprise. But yeah, it's such a good, it's a great year, and JJ winning would be absolutely, it would be lovely. Love his song so much. Adorable person. And it would be also nice to say that the Eurovision 2025 winner was on Only Shade Drops at some point this season. That would be a nice thing to say because, yeah, JJ did send a greeting message that you can find in the shorts section of the channel. Right after Austria, we have got Iceland. Vibe with Roe. I I like the fact that this qualified. Like, it's such a fun, well performed song. I really like the staging. They really elevated this one. I predicted it to end up bottom three today, but you know, I think it's gonna get like some nice points from the televote, but you know, not enough to avoid this bottom three placing. But I think that Iceland already won by qualifying. I think qualifying is a win for them. Like, I do not know if they expected it, and you know, vibe. There's such a vibe, pun intended. And I'm really, really happy that they're getting to sing once again in the grand final. After Iceland, we have gotten Latvia. Burman Laimi by Tautumetas. Oh my god, I was so happy that this qualified. I was so freaking happy. I literally jumped when they announced them. It's such a great song and performance. They had, in my opinion, from the selected acts, the best staging of the national final season. They have, in my opinion, also the second best staging of this Eurovision behind Austria. It's well sang. It's a fantastic song and a fantastic performance. And I'm gonna stick with my prediction from a few months ago and say that this will end up in the top 10 of Eurovision 2025. If it does not happen, well, whatever, it already qualified, so that's a win. If it does happen, come in the top 10, that might redeem my predictions this year a little bit. So yeah. Latvia, love this song so much. My number four of the year. Actually, I got my top four through. Well, one of them was an automatic qualifier, but like France, Austria, Sweden, Latvia all made it. I lost my number five and number six though, Ireland and Czechia, and also Belgium right after. So that's a bit more sad, but yeah, really, really happy to see that Latvia is in the final, and I really hope that they do get that top 10 placement, but they already won by making it. After Latvia, that's another song I absolutely love, the Netherlands. C'est la vie by Claude. Uh, it gives me such a nostalgic vibe. I don't know why the chorus is getting me nostalgic. I have no business being nostalgic, but you know, it's real. It has such a good vibe. It's such a lovely song. I think he can scrape his way into the top 10. Oh my god. I just noticed that my camera went blank. Okay. Yeah, we're having a few problems. I don't know if you can hear me. Uh, mm, okay, how can I fix this? Oh my god. Sorry everyone for problems. Oh my god. Okay, camera. Stop, start. Does not work. What the hell just happened? Oh my freaking god. Alright, yep, C'est la vie feels good to hear. I am. Oh, fuck me. What? All of a sudden, I might have to disconnect it and then reconnect it. I am really sorry for the technical problems. All right, let's. Okay. Just started the podcast instead. Yeah, it was not intended, but yeah. Okay, we are back, and hello, TMOOAM. Happy to see you there. All right, just needed to disconnect and reconnect the camera. Oh my god, this got me so nervous all of a sudden. Whew. So, what was I talking about? The Netherlands, yeah. So for the Netherlands, I'm still not the biggest fan of the staging. I wish it was a bit more colorful, and I think he maybe actually he maybe moves too much. That's why his vocal is not at its best. Even though he's doing better vocally, he's doing fine. But yeah, I'm wanting it to move more. But at the same time, the fact that he's moving more, I think, kind of impacts his vocal. So maybe it was a good idea to have it like that. Also, I really like the final of the staging, like the when he's in front of the mirror with the little cloud in front of him. That's absolutely lovely to watch. That's really beautiful, beautiful moment, I think. But yeah, I do think that the Netherlands can get into the top 10. One problem for them is the song that comes right after that might overshadow it for the televoters. Finland, Erika Wikman, Ich komme. This might win the televote. I see it ending up second with the televote with like, I think it can reach 300 points. I just do not see it beating Sweden, even though it's clearly a possibility. She's such a great performer. I think the juries will acknowledge that and rank her in their top five, just like they ranked Baby Lasagna, just like they ranked Keria in their top fives, even though these were not jury friendly songs. I think Irkama will get into the jury's top five and second place with the televote and get a bronze medal. I'm happy about it because, you know, it's not high in my ranking, but it's a song I like. I mean, the song in itself I think is okay, but Erika Wigman really, really improves it live. Seeing her perform is really special, and no, she's got no dancers with her, but she does not need any. That's the crazy thing. She just can do this all alone by herself, and that's crazy to me. How the presence that she has. That's really, really crazy. Next up is Italy. Lucio Corsi, Volevo essere un duro. I actually just posted yesterday night a short about Lucio Corsi talking about his song, his tour, the performance, and all that was sent by the Italian delegation. So thanks to them once again for allowing its use. Disclaimer, I'm not the one who sent the questions or did the interview. I just used the footage they sent me. So if you want to hear a little bit more about Lucio Corsi, you can go there. But about Volevo essere un duro, I think it's a really nice song. I'm a ballad lover, but this one did not really hit for me at first. But the lyrics, the fact that they translated the lyrics and showed them, I think made it feel a bit more special. And I think that's gonna help with jury votes and televotes. And I do see Italy ending up on the left side of the scoreboard. So yeah, Italy, left side of the scoreboard, I think is definitely a possibility. After Italy, we're getting Poland, the legend herself, Justyna Steczkowska with Gaia. Um, I see this ranking high with the televote. I do not see the juries liking it. I see maybe it will not be in their bottom five, but it will be pretty low, like 19th. I think I put it at 19th in my prediction. But televote, I think it's in the top 10. And yep, Borson, I did call that a televote darling. I think Poland televote dark horse. Like there's the diaspora, plus there's the fact that Justina has such a good song and performance. We remember that Blanca with solo came top 10 in the televote 2 years ago, and I think they might be able to pull that off again. The top 10 with the televote, and overall, I have it ending up 14th, but it can very well crack the left side of the scoreboard. So yeah, Poland. Keep an eye on Poland's televote score. Like I really want to hear 100 and something. I don't think it will get to 100, but like if we hear some 90 or something like that, that would be so good. That would be insane. I would be so happy for Justina, who's such an amazing professional performer. And it's insane what she's able to do. Borison said 200. If Poland gets 200 points from the televote, I would scream. I would scream. I would shout. I would cry. I would. Wow, wow, wow. If it gets 200, that would be amazing. That would be such a moment. That would be as iconic, like as the Moldova getting like this 250 points 3 years ago with Trenoreto, which was okay. Moldova getting more than 200 points that year was expected, I think, after that performance in the semifinal. Poland getting more than 200 points this year is not really expected. It would be great for Eurovision if Poland won. It won't happen this year, of course, but soon. Yeah, I would love to see Poland win. I actually hope that someday they could send Sana, who's such a great artist, and I think has what it takes to maybe be an artist that would maybe not win Eurovision, but like contend to it. And I think they could have gotten with Ochman a much better result than what they got if they actually had a good staging. Like I think the staging killed Ochman's chances. I had him predicted, I think, for a top five, but with that staging, yeah, it was not going to get there. But yeah, Poland winning someday, I would love to see that happen. Well, it would also be great for Mario, who was on the channel at some point and is Polish and a huge Justyna Steczkowska fan. So let's just imagine his reaction if Justyna gets 200 points from the televote. After Poland, we're getting Germany. Abarentina Baller. It's a good song. It's a song that grew on me this year, and I like the staging. I thought it was fun. I really like the part where we see the brother Abor on the cello. Tina improved a lot vocally from the national final. She's not great, but she's doing fine. Like it's good enough, I'm gonna say. The song is catchy. I think it's gonna end up last with the juries, honestly. But with the televote, it could get some nice. Like this for me is a reverse United Kingdom, and it's gonna get us very similar results. Like I have the UK 22nd and Germany 20th. Just see it maybe getting more televote points than the UK would get from jury points. But yeah, this is like UK for me is top 15 juries, last place televote, and Germany is top 15 televote, last place juries. I do not think it can crack the top 10 for the televote. I do not think it can crack the left side of the scoreboard overall. But it would be very nice for Germany to like keep on having some decent results. Like last year they had a very good result, an unexpected one, and it would be nice for them this year to like keep on going, having some decent results and keep on doing well. After Germany, we have Greece, Claudia Asteromata. Really happy that this qualified. I had it at 11th of the semifinal, I think, in my prediction, and I'm happy to see that it qualified. Claudia is a great singer. She is amazing. She carries that song. I do not like the staging. I really don't. I like the backdrop, but it's too static for me. The dancers gives me Belgium 2014. But I'm very happy that Astero Mata qualified because it's a very, very good song. And I actually think this one will do good. I think it's gonna end up like 15th. It's gonna have a good jury score, left side of the scoreboard with the juries. The televote, I don't think it will be good televote score, but it will be a bit meh. Like it will, I think, get close to bottom five. But yeah, overall around 15th. Asteromata got some many views on YouTube. Yeah, a Greek friend of mine told me that um, since last year with Zari, Greece Eurovision became more popular in Greece, so it's really possible that most of these views come from Greece. So I would not take it like too seriously for the televote potential, even though I would be really happy to see this one get like 100 points from the televote. I think it's more in the 20 points kind of zone. But yeah, it would be nice to see that do well. And 15th that I predict, I think that could be nice. Right after Greece is one of my biggest growers of the year. If you follow this channel, you know that Armenia was my last for a while. But gosh, I really like that performance from Park. Park was so good on Thursday. That was such a great performance. I really, really liked it. It skyrocketed in my ranking. Now I am fully enjoying this song. I think it's gonna get a respectable result. It will not be top 15, but it's still gonna do fine with both juries and televote. It will not be in bottom five. It will not be on left side. It's like dang right in the mid table. I think Armenia. And it's nice for them that they got this qualification. I'm happy that I put them in my prediction at last minute, even though I switched Denmark out last minute. So yeah, predictions were a mess this year. But yeah, I'm happy that Armenia did it. Yeah, now I get it more. I'm still a little bit, annoyed by the lyrics like la 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 Survivor, Survivor, staying alive. But that performance was so good that I forgive it. Armenia was jaw dropping. Like, yeah, and like how hard it is like to keep on running. He was running for his life in this performance and still gave so much energy, sang it so well. Woof. Great, great performance. Great performance from Park. Fully deserved qualification. All right, right after Armenia is Switzerland. Zoeme with Voyage. And I have this predicted as top 3 with the juries. I really like the song. I think the staging is phenomenal. I think it can get a top 5 result at the end of the day. I just don't see enough televote support for it to get higher than the top 5. While I do see some televote appeal for France, like for Switzerland, I have a hard time seeing it like being top 5 with the televote. I do not see it being a top 10 with the televote. I think it's going to be just outside the top 10. But yeah, juries are gonna love it. I think this and France are gonna eat up each other's votes, which might allow for Austria to rack up the jury votes. My God, I am so excited for tonight. This is gonna be so freaking good. And yeah, Switzerland, it's a really, really good ballad. And you know, I'm a ballad lover. It's not my favorite ballad of the year, but it's a very good one. It's so sweet. She has such a beautiful voice. And yeah, Switzerland, I think, will get another top 5 result. I think they will be good. And they have a great running order, like between Armenia and Malta, two very up tempo songs. That's a great running order for Switzerland. And then after Switzerland, yeah, we have got Malta. And Miriana Conte is such a powerhouse of performer. You know, I'm not a fan of the song mostly because of the drop. I cannot stand the drop in that song, but the performance that she gives, she's such a great charismatic performer. The staging, I don't know how I feel about it, but you know, it's how can I put it? It's very like it stays in your mind, like it's impactful. That's the word. Whether it's badly impactful or good impactful, it's still impactful. And just like Matt from ESC United says, indifference is the worst thing in Eurovision, and this song will not leave you indifferent. And yes, Malta needed that qualification, so I am really happy that they made it, despite it being my last of the grand final and the only song I don't really like there. It's still a song that and a performance that deserved to get that spot. So happy for Malta. I think it's not gonna do great. It's gonna avoid the bottom 5 closely. I think it's like gonna end up pretty low on both juries and televote, like 19 and 20. And yeah, that's gonna be it for Malta. But I think they already won by being in the grand final. And after Malta, I wanna say something about Portugal. Napa, deslocado. 1 second. I'm gonna say be prepared for a kind of love is on my side kind of result. Top 10 with the juries, probably bottom 5 with the televote, left side of the scoreboard overall. That's how I see it happening for Portugal. I really, really see Portugal now that they qualified. Like the biggest problem for them was qualifying, like with the televote. If we were selling 50-50 juries televote, I would have had no doubt about the qualification. But now, with like, you know, with the jury, the final, the jury is gonna love this one, and it's got a very good running order coming between Malta and Denmark. There are two very up-tempo songs. Portugal is my winner. It's a really nice song. It got such a chill, charming, relaxing vibe. I'm happy that it made it. I'm actually a bit mad at myself because for weeks before the rehearsals, I kept saying Portugal will qualify, Portugal will qualify. And just before the semifinal, after we saw the rehearsals, I put it out of my prediction and replaced it with Slovenia. And I did the same thing to San Marino. So to check my predictions, pre-rehearsals I had 9 out of 10 for semifinal one. After rehearsals I had 7 out of 10. Like this really tells you, do not judge on 30 seconds clips. Stay with your gut feeling. I'm mad at myself to have removed Portugal for my prediction. Vote for Ukraine. Oh, hello there, Sherbert. I hope you are doing good today. We talked a bit about Ukraine. In my prediction, I said I think it's gonna get a pretty good result. I'm predicting it to end up 11th place, which would be a really nice result for Zifferblatt. So after Portugal, we got Denmark. Sisad hallucination. Yes, I'm so happy this qualified. This is again another big grower of mine. She's such a great singer. It's such a catchy song. I think, honestly, that the juries might like it. Like, I don't think it's gonna end up left side with the juries, but we'll be very close to it. I think she can get like 50, 60 points there. They do like some basic, well produced songs. I do not, when I say basic, do not take it as a dig. Basic does not mean bad. The proof, I love this song. And she's so good vocally that, yeah, I do think that the juries will not rank her in the bottom five. I think they're gonna rank her around 14th. I do not know about the televote. Televote might just not like it as much. And overall, I think she can be top 20, like 19th. This will be great. It's so good to see Denmark back in the final. Last time was with "Love Is Forever" in 2019, which was a very sweet song. I was shocked that that one qualified, but positively, because that was a very sweet song. "Love Is Forever," very nice. I know some people do not like the fact that it qualified back in the days, but that was a nice little surprise. And yeah, Denmark. I really hope it gets a good result. Shade drops. Yeah. What did I do? Why is someone calling me shade drops? What did I do here? Uh, right after Denmark. All right. Now we're gonna get into a bit of a bigger discussion. Sweden. Kai Barabarabas. Will they win? Will they not win? I'm saying they won't win, but I would not be shocked if they win. Like, it's an amazing song. I love the staging. It's my number 3 of the year. I think it's winning the televote, and it's gonna get top 5 with the juries. And like, I think, it's gonna be extremely close between Austria and Sweden. I think Austria will get enough of a jury lead to win. I think we might get like a Switzerland, Croatia last year kind of situation. But I think Austria this year has a bigger like televote potential than Switzerland last year. So that's why I put Austria as my predicted winner, and Sweden at number 2. But Sweden would be great winner song wise. I do not know if I want like to go back to Sweden again. But yeah, they got a great running order. Package plus running order plus streams plus charts plus media attention plus buzz plus odds plus the Sweden advantage is equal to Stockholm 2026. It's a fair prediction to do. Honestly, it's I think, yes, Sweden can definitely win. I did predict Austria as a winner, but yeah, if Sweden wins, I am not surprised, and I would be very, very happy. As I said earlier, Austria, Sweden, France would all take first place in my ranking of winners of this century, and probably quite easily. So that would be an amazing winner. I love it. Let's go to the sauna. Right after Sweden, we get France, Luan, Maman. I'm gonna try to be quick on this one because every single time I talk about it, I get way too emotional. Okay, Estonia will still vote from Sweden. Like, you mean from the novelty entry kind of vote? Possibly. I would say that Finland might still a bit more from Sweden. Like, I think that it will be closer in the televotes because Finland will be right behind Sweden. And I do not think it will be a big gap between them. I do think Sweden will have a bigger jury result than Finland. And it's because I see a bigger gap between Austria and the rest with juries than Sweden and the rest with televote that I put Austria. So I do not know if Estonia will be the one to steal the most votes. But it could. Like, I do see Estonia being in the top 5 of the televote. But if France, I think, is going to end up second of the jury votes and probably top 5 with the televote. And, fourth overall. I think probably the same result as Slimane last year. And it's my ultimate favorite of the year, France. And I grew up with Luan's music. I This song does hit hard. Yeah, it does hit hard in my feelings. So that's why usually my Eurovision favorite I would keep on listening again and again and again and again. I'm careful about this one because how to put it, I feel like I should not listen to it too much, otherwise I would be a bit of a wreck. So it's still my number one of the year, and yeah, if France wins, I've seen people predicting France. I'm like, please do not get my hopes up. Please do not make me have so yeah, I have so much hope. Like that would be insane. That would be fabulous. So yeah, France I see ending up in the top five. Then after France we have San Marino. Poor San Marino is between Sweden, France, Albania. Like Gabri Ponte is gonna get some votes, like it has a strong fan base, but I think this is a song that's gonna end up second last. It's gonna end up in the bottom three. It won already by qualifying. Just by qualifying it won. And it's great to see San Marino in the final for the fourth time. It's possible France wins. Yeah, I think there are four potential winners. Austria, Sweden, Finland, France. Switzerland and Albania are dark horses. And yeah, I would predict Austria and Sweden as the top two, but Finland and France definitely do have a shot. Like if France manages to win the jury votes, then yeah, there's gonna be a huge chance. But I think that Switzerland and France might eat up between each other, like the votes from the Francosphere. People who like French songs and all, and that's why Austria will go higher. I think way higher with the juries. But yeah, it's definitely a possibility. But yeah, San Marino, I do not think they're gonna get their best result this year. I think it's gonna get the same result as Valentina Monetta. Maybe, by the way, love maybe Valentina Monetta. Actually, San Marino. I'm gonna say this because I mentioned Valentina Monetta, but my very first Eurovision memory is back in 2014. I was 9 years old, not 10 yet, and we put on like I think it was France 4 or something, and it was the first time I found all the Eurovision Song Contest. And San Marino was performing. It was maybe by Valentina Monetta. Of course, I did not know the story behind it, the third participation of San Marino and all. And since that night, I watched every single semifinal, final of Eurovision, became a Euro fan, and ultimately I got to do only Shade Drop. So I have to thank San Marino and Valentina Monetta for that. And that's why San Marino always have a soft spot in my heart. But yeah, I do not see this doing great. I think Serhat will stay the best result for San Marino in Eurovision. Hello, Karen Caroline. Very happy to see you here once again. Sweden for the win. It's a big possibility. I did. I'm going to tell you what I said earlier. I said that I'm seeing it winning the televote and ending up second overall, but that it will not be a surprise at all if Sweden wins. Like it's number one in the odds. Like hell, not going to be a surprise yet. No shit, Sherlock. But and it would be a fantastic winner. So after San Marino, closing the show is Albania Zierm by Shkodra Elektronika. I actually do not like the fact that they're closing. I think it's not the best position to be in because people might be a bit tired, zoning out, deciding who to vote for. Um, Tirana 2026. Oh my god. The fans would love it, cost wise. Yeah, definitely. Many Balkan countries might return in 2026 if it happens. Honestly, I would love to see it happen for Albania. I see them ending up sixth, so I don't think they're gonna get the best Albanian result. I think it's still gonna be Rona Nishlio. I think they're gonna be top 10 with juries, 10th exactly. And televote, I think they're gonna be right outside the top five, like six, just behind France. So 6 place overall, maybe 7, and a very great top 10 for Albania. But yeah, that would be a it would be insane if they won. Imagine. But they're a dark horse. We got to consider them as a dark horse. Put money on You've put money on Sweden winning. Well, you have a good chance to win back some money. In my prediction, you do not win back your money, but I hope for you that you're gonna get your money back. But yeah, I checked. I think earlier for Eurovision closing songs, just to see, how well did they actually do? The closer last year was Austria, which ended up bottom three, but we cannot like blame the closing slot for that because the song was a bottom five in the grand final song, already won like by qualifying. 2023 was United Kingdom, Maya Miller. I wrote a song, so that too you cannot actually say that it's because of the closing slot. Interesting one is 2022. Estonia closed the grand final and ended up 13th, which is a good result, which was the expected result. I think I remember predicting it to end up 9th or 10th. Plus the technical mishap for Austria last year. Oh, yeah, that's true. During the last choreo, I think there was like this 3 seconds where it froze or something. Yeah, it was pretty unlucky. So Estonia 3 years ago did not get really hurt by closing, so probably Skoda Electronica will not get hurt. But also 4 years ago, San Marino closed the grand final and they got 22nd, which for me was an expected result. Like I think it was a bit overhyped, San Marino that year, and you can see like from the semifinal results that they were 10th, like borderline with the televote. So I think that closing, while it's not the best slot, it's not the worst one either. Like you're not like in the death slot. And if your song is strong enough, like Skoda Electronica, yeah, I think they're gonna get that sixth place. Maybe they can get into the top five, which would be great to see Albania. That is one of my favorite Eurovision countries, one of my favorite musical scenes. Get into the top five. I'm always so hyped about Festivali Kengis. And yeah, Albania, I would love to see them win someday. I do not think it will be this year, but it would be pretty fantastic if it is. So, we covered all of the songs. If you have some questions, you can ask them in the chat, and I'm just gonna take a little sip of this drink. Also, I'm gonna wrap up soon, so if you have any questions, ask them now. I wanted to say a few things like about the hosting. First of all, I think the sound mixing. There's a problem with the sound mixing this year. Like it's pretty bad. But I also wanted to say some positive things about the hosts. I think Hazel is probably the best host we had since. I like her as a host more than Petra Mede. Not gonna lie, I think she's hilarious. The other host is also great, but Hazel's interviews in the green room, they're absolutely hilarious. Love her comedic skills. I think we got a great set of hosts this year. I loved in the first semifinal the green room interviews, and in the second semifinal, like the fondue moment with Erika Wegman was amazing. I loved it. I laughed so much. Uh, what about Celine? You mean as an interval act? We have no news about that, but a Ukrainian friend of mine told me that apparently Zifferblatt said that they saw a mark on stage with Celine written on it. Now, I do not know if it's true or not, so don't take this too seriously. But yeah, I don't know if there's gonna be Celine tonight. If she's there, it's gonna be a big surprise. Obviously, it would be insane. I would like to see that. I like Celine Dion, and I'm also like with what she went through lately, it would be beautiful to see her there. And yeah, it would be really nice to see Celine Dion there. So yeah, all right, thank you everyone for joining me. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap up now. I just want to thank all of you for being so supportive this whole season. It's been a crazy season. Like from last year to now, I think we doubled the number of subscribers. Got some videos that hit 2K, 1K. The shorts of my reactions to the qualifiers, some of them hit 1K. So I am so thankful to all of you, to all of your support. I have loved doing these streams, interacting with you. I'm I think I may do a stream tomorrow, maybe at the same time, to talk about what happened during the grand final. I'm not sure. I'm gonna post on Blue Sky, and you're probably gonna get a notification if I do. And yeah, this has been a wonderful season. Thanks a lot for joining me. Thanks a lot, TMO AM. Yes, champagne tonight. This is our night, as would Sakis Rovas say. And yeah, just thank you so much. And see you all maybe tomorrow. Well, I will post obviously my reactions to the results tonight, so you will see me. And yes, thank you, Borson. Thank you so much, everyone. Love you all. Love your vision, and